As Coffee said, we just put in the work and trust in the process. Today, graduates, we celebrate our harvest.
Shaquille Duncan, one of the 6 valedictorians at the recently held graduation ceremonies at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. And it's my pleasure to have Shaquille live in studio. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
And how do you feel after you've accomplished now, you're a graduate in, is it environmental science and
sustainable technology? Yeah.
Yes. How do you feel?
It feels surreal. It's honestly, I'm still taking it in.
Yes.
But it feels amazing. It feels good.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, as I said earlier, you blew me away with your entire valedictory speech.
Thank you.
And I think you were selected by the university.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So tell me a bit about your story. I heard that you have a very interesting story.
Okay. Well, it started. I lost my dad at the age of 12.
Okay.
And that's when it kind of started to change a bit. Going to high school, so I got a part-time job to help my mom pay for my education and then my lessons and etc.
Wow.
And I started.
What was your part-time job?
I worked as a cashier in a grocery store.
At the age of 12?
Well, actually, it started helping out. I would go on and help things pack bags, bring in stock, help weigh out stuff. And as I grew older, I gained a lot more responsibility. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so around probably Form 4 and 5, that's when I really got into doing the job.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
It used to be a few hours before.
And what school did you attend?
Sanwan South Secondary School.
South Sec, yes.
Yeah, I went from Form 1 to 5 there, and then 6th Form Government for Form 6.
Because what I also found out when I asked the university about you, they said that you were the only valedictorian not from a so-called prestige school.
Yeah, I did not go to a denominational school,
right?
As everyone call. I went to what you call a regular school.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a great moment for me.
And for your school, I'd imagine.
Yes, yeah, very proud.
Yeah. What was it like at UWI for you?
It was very much like a roller coaster ride. There were some good times. My first year was tremendous, was lovely. But from my advanced courses, when things turned, it was a bit hectic.
Yeah.
I lost my cousin, and that took a toll on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I went through the little rough patches. My grades weren't the best at that point in time, and I had to find myself in time to gain back where I was before.
Yes.
So it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But I'm happy.
You seem to have had 2 periods where you had to challenge yourself and get back on track. When you were 12, when you lost your dad, and then with your cousin. Where did you go to? What space in you did you have to go to overcome? As you said, we are overcomers in your speech.
What I usually did is that I went to more involvement to distract myself first, and I found myself there. Yeah. So I joined things like the student council, the student staff liaison, anything to be busy.
Yes.
So I would not, feel it and sit down and ponder on it. And I actually found a passion in it, in volunteering and etc. So that was my safe space.
Yes.
And I sort of blossomed there.
Yeah.
And I joined the guild and etc. And that's where I really found myself.
So you were involved in multiple things at the university.
I was, yeah.
And still graduated. What did you end up graduating with?
Upper second honors.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. So what's in store? What's next for you, Shaquille?
Well, I am working right now, and from December I'll start back my
You're
studies.
working already?
I am.
There you go. So you're one of those not looking for a job.
No, I'm already employed, yeah. So I resumed studies December 4th.
Yes.
Pursuing my international certificate in health and safety.
Okay.
And work for the rest of the year, and then I'm looking at my master's. Yeah.
Wonderful. So you have it all figured out right now.
I would like to believe so.
You believe so. So what is the degree in environmental science and sustainable technology? What's that?
Okay, so it's basically 2 parts. The environmental science part is where you do basically fixers of the environment.
Okay.
So things like pollution, health and safety. These are the aspects that we work on. Regulation, mitigation. These are the specializations we have. And then sustainable tech is where you look at your different types of energy. You look at solar cells, hydropower, anything that's renewable. Yeah, that's what we really trained for.
And what made you want to study this?
Basically, when I grew up, I always had a passion for the environment. Yeah, so I was playing the yard and the plants and etc. And just my passions in school, being part of the geography club and whatnot, and wanting a cleaner, safer home. And that's where it started. I wanted to pursue environmental engineering, but it was not offered, and this was the closest thing to it. Okay. So I'm really happy with the choice.
And what message would you give to a 12-year-old, for example, in primary school, looking at you now? What advice would you give to them?
I would say stay the course. It gets better. Just work hard, and drown out the noise, and keep pushing. You can do it. It's going to be rough at some point in time, but just stay focused. Anything is possible. And
your dad?
Oh my God. I made it. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
That's probably all I'd say.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's very, very proud of you, as your entire family and your cohort. You had them eating out of your hands on Thursday, I believe it was, and the world is your oyster. So congratulations to you, Shaquille Duncan. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 23.
Just turned 23. So congratulations to you and continued success in all that you do.